So, I was just talking to one of my students today, an adult student who has never seen the inside of a piano. And many times when I go out to teach and talk to new people especially, the children or adults have never seen the inside of their pianos. So I'd like you to see that today. This is my 1917 Steinway upright piano. It's a Steinway V. And we're going to look at the inside. Here we go. And there we have it. So we'll take a closer look in just 1 second. Okay, this shows you the cross stringing. The top layer of strings are the heavy ones. And then the ones behind are the second layer. And then you have the frame, which is the harp. You can see there, it's the cast iron frame. And then you have behind that is the soundboard. That's the wood part behind. You can see it there and you can see it on this side. We have the pedals. The right pedal, that's the one for the dampers. I'll show you that when we get on top. And the left pedal on this piano is to move the hammers forward to make the sound softer, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the inside of the piano with the keys and everything else above. We're going to go on the left side here. We have black keys and white keys. Now the key is much longer than it looks on the keyboard. This is also part of the key. And you can see the halfway point of each key is this fulcrum right here. These are the white key fulcrums and these are the black key, the ones that are behind, because the black keys are shorter. So we have white, black, white, white, black, white, black, white, white, black. Okay. These are the hammers. Every key has one hammer. Now you notice these hammers are slanted, so they strike the slanted strings going down this way. That's the first layer of strings. We also have dampers. These that are touching the strings right now. The damper pedal, as I mentioned before, releases all the dampers. Watch this. See them go away from the strings? Now listen to this. Hey! Hey! So the strings are vibrating freely in sympathetic vibration to the sound of my voice. Now listen. Ah, they're quiet again. When you play a key, and hold it down, the hammer stays there, and the damper is away from only one, in this case, two strings. When I release the key, the damper goes back in place. Now, if I put the damper pedal down again, we have all the other strings that are in sympathetic vibration sounding, as well as the two strings that I struck with the one hammer. There, we stopped it with the dampers. Now we have the tuning pegs, and that's how we tune the piano. You notice that there is one tuning peg and one string for the first several keys. The 10th key is the last one that has only one string. The 11th key starts two strings. The 28th key is the end of the two string keys. Do you notice on my piano that there are two dampers? One down there and one up here for these strings, just these only. You'll also notice, if we can see this, that every key has a number. Pretty cool. That's 28. See the 28 right here? 28. The 28th key is the last one with two strings. Starting on 29 and all the way up, we have three strings. All the way up to the highest one, which is, I don't want to tell you what it is, because we're going to find that out later. Now notice, after this key, which is key number 70 on my piano, there are no more dampers. No more. That's the last one. See how it rings? Okay, but you can tell the sound goes away pretty rapidly, especially on the highest ones. It goes away very rapidly, so we don't need any dampers on those strings. Let me show you one more thing though. You see this metal bar going across? Look how it moves the hammers closer. And it does that with a little lever down there. And what that does is it softens the sound just a little bit by moving the hammers closer to the strings, and they don't have quite the striking distance to go. Okay, that's not true on all pianos. That's just true on this one. Yours may be a little different.